If you're looking for a fast, delicious, healthy weeknight meal, you can't go wrong with pan-seared chicken breasts. And tonight I'm just going to take it to a different direction and do some pan-seared chicken breasts with an apple maple gravy. So the first thing I'm going to do is start by turning on my pan to medium high, and I'm just going to put a tablespoon or so of olive oil right in there and let that get nice and hot. And while that's getting hot, I just have a couple of boneless, skinless chicken breasts here that I'm going to season with some pan-searing flour, just a light dusting. You can see I kind of hold the container up over the top and I get good distribution. So that's ready to go. Take a pair of tongs and I'm just going to swirl the oil in the pan just to make sure we've got good coverage. You see we're getting a nice little faint smoke out of there. Pick up my chicken breasts and they're going to go right down into the oil. And we're just going to let them sit here for about maybe 3 or 4 minutes. We want that nice sort of golden paper bag brown on that side. And then we're going to take it to the oven. All right, so it's been about 4 minutes, just going to take a peek, and that's exactly what I'm looking for, is that paper bag brown. Now I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to pop them in there for about 6 or 8 minutes just till they finish cooking. Make sure you have the right type of pan. Obviously, we're going into the oven, so you don't want to have a pan with a plastic handle. I'm going to come back and check these in a few minutes. All right, so I'm going to check these. It's been about 8 minutes. Got that great sizzle. All right. And these are pretty close to being done. I just want to add a little bit more flavor before I check the temperature. So, we've used basting oil an awful lot in the past, but we also have the Shallot Butter, which is one of our great finishing butters. It's got the same sort of flavors, but obviously it's got a little butter in there, so it adds a different sort of richness than the basting oil. It's something I like to use an awful lot. So I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons in the pan. Same thing like we do with the basting oil. I just want to go ahead and baste this chicken. We're just adding a little extra moisture, and obviously we're adding flavor. You can see those bits of thyme. And you just want to baste this for a couple of minutes until that butter gets all nice and melted. Properly cooked boneless, skinless chicken breast is fantastic. So the whole key is just to make sure that you're not drying it out too much just because it's so lean. All right, so I just want to go ahead and make sure, obviously, that this is up to temperature. It's boneless, skinless chicken breast, so we're looking for 165 degrees. We're right where we need to be, which is great. So now with a clean pair of tongs, I'm just going to go ahead and remove these, let these rest on a clean platter. I'm going to discard what's left in the pan here because it's given all the flavor to the chicken breast that I'm looking for. And you're going to find that there's a little bit of fond left in the pan, and that's fine. That'll help build our sauce. And at this point, I'm going to add just a couple of tablespoons of real maple syrup. Really good flavor, not overly sweet. And then what I want to do is I want to reduce this and concentrate the flavor. So I'm just going to let it simmer for about 2 minutes. So you can see the maple syrup is nicely reduced. It's gotten a little thick and syrupy. Flavor's really concentrated. At this point, I'm going to add just a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. That's going to counteract that sweetness. It's going to thin it out, and I just want to let those things cook together for another couple minutes as well. These flavors have now had a chance to marry. It's great. You can see it's nice and thick. It's getting those big bubbles. And at this last point, I'm just going to go ahead and add a whole pouch of chicken gravy. And all those wonderful flavors, that nice sharp vinegar, that beautiful maple syrup. I just want to let these flavors marry together for another couple minutes. You can see those nice brown bits in the sauce. As soon as that comes up to a simmer, those flavors had a chance to marry. We're ready to go. Our chicken's already cooked. I'm just going to go ahead and take it and spoon it right over these beautiful chicken breasts. It couldn't be easier. It's pan-seared chicken breast with maple apple gravy. Try it at home. I know you're going to love it.